Good Friday afternoon. This is Stacy Emmert
And Rich Viola,
from InAlign Partners.
and welcome to T.G.I.F with InAlign Partners. Some of you who know us probably won't be surprised that we're doing this vlog.
And for those of you who don't, we're a firm that focuses on business strategy, leadership, and team and individual development.
So in short, we help align strategy, people, and performance for measurable results. And we do that through our approach, which is a lot of straight talk,
High sense of urgency.
tapping into your talents,
Like you, we like what we do.
and when we partner, you achieve. So today's topic is how to attract and retain top talent.
Big topic.
Big topic. I think it's on everybody's
Exactly.
front of mind for everybody, including not only companies, but frankly individuals. So we live in a free agent society these days, but there's a growing challenge across all industries on how to attract, recruit, and retain top talent. More and more companies are trying to do their best to define and articulate their employer brand as a way to attract more people to their organizations. And employer brand can mean a lot of different things to different people, but the essence of it is, what's the organization's reputation and what's their value proposition to their employees, similar to but not like their product or service value proposition in the market or to their customers. And a big part of that employer brand is frankly, what's the employee experience? And so the employee experience is anything that folks are provided or again, walk through or shared through an organization, whether it's their job, their role, their accountabilities, the culture, their boss, working relationships, and so on. And there's a lot of different studies around employer brand and even employer experience. One recent article that was put out by Inc., and it was written by a gentleman by the name of Marcel Schwantes, and it was based on research by IBM Global Workforce Institute and Global Forces Work Human Research Institute as well. But what they found around employee experience, or the 5 core facets of a positive employee experience, is first and foremost belonging. Do they feel part of the team, group, or the organization?
And purpose. So a clear understanding of why their work is important and why it matters.
And achievement. Are they recognized? Do they have an opportunity to contribute and accomplish things with an organization?
And happiness.
And overall, what the research showed is they used the term vigor, or the energy within the work environment. So again, some of this may seem like it's common sense and very simple to improve or make happen, but it's amazing how much of a challenge it is for certain organizations.
Yeah.
I think one of the big things, and we found over the years as far as different folks in leadership or management roles, is the concept of doing more with less, lean and mean. Their scope continues to grow. So in years past, somebody may have had maybe 8, 10, 12, 15 direct reports, and these days you can talk and meet with people that have 50 or 60 direct reports.
Yeah.
And frankly, then they're challenged with just time. Even if they believe in all these things, they don't have the time to focus on people, focus on the culture, and some of the factors that come into play that we'll talk about here in a few minutes. But some leaders recognize that. They know they can't do anything about their span of control and their scope, so they do seek outside help. And like with folks like us, a shameless plug for us, we do consulting and coaching, obviously, and so we've done that numerous times where we've gone in and helped support a leader, executive, or a C-suite team as their wingman support, trying to accelerate a team's growth, get them through a large-scale change, or accelerate a growth, or the ability to take somebody's development. You don't have 2 years to develop them. We got to get them there within 6 months. and how do we do that? And working through a process and a program to do that. But one of the key questions out there I think everybody wants to know is, what can you do to improve the employee experience? And within the research in the article, they talk about some high-level areas, and the first and foremost is organizational trust. Can an employee or a potential employee trust leadership, trust that you're going to communicate to them in an open, transparent manner around objectives, expectations, following through on commitments, etc. And do you not only have the organization's best interests at heart, do you truly care about them?
And are there supportive coworker relationships? That was another big factor in the research, was that people felt supported in their work through their coworkers.
And their work in the role that they have, is it meaningful work? Too often the focus is on productivity, and we've used that term many times. Instead of using productivity, why don't we talk about meaningful work? So where do we spend our time? Are we spending a bunch of time in meetings, getting nothing accomplished or done? Or are we actually really contributing to the success of the company or to the growth of other individuals and our own growth?
And recognition and feedback and growth. So people want to know how they're doing. In some cases, they want immediate feedback and how they're performing, and they want a recipe or map about how do I grow with this company. So you have to be much more articulate and structured, I think, in having a plan for your employees.
Yeah. And we know there are some generational challenges out there. That'll be a topic for another vlog. But bottom line is, people would like to have a voice, no matter what job they're in, what role they have. They want to be able to share their ideas and communicate to others what they're thinking, believing. And if somebody is in a situation, in a work environment, a culture that does not appreciate or cultivate and promote that, they're going to feel like they're squelched and shut down, and their opinion doesn't matter, and less valued over time.
Well, and one of two things happen. I mean, either that person moves on, or the culture will start to gravitate towards apathy. And you will see that in your employee satisfaction survey with a large percentage of neutral, which we think is apathy.
Apathy, absolutely. Another key area is work-life balance. So, we talked about some of the research mentioned meaningful work. More and more people also want to know that they have the ability to contribute outside of work, whether it's their own families, the community, charities, etc. And if they don't have the ability to do that, and they're continually asked to do more and more and more, and they can't have that balance of enjoying life, you'll tend to lose those folks in the long term. So questions to think about is, how do you contribute to the overall employee experience, and how does it help or detract from recruiting, attracting, or retaining top talent?
And how can you improve the employee experience to impact your growth and to attract and retain people?
And frankly, do you understand and can you articulate what the employer brand is, or more importantly, can you describe the employee experience with high confidence? If there's a seed of doubt or you're really concerned about that, that is worth time and effort and money to spend some time talking to your employees and listening to them to help you articulate and find that out. Because I think folks have great ideas. It's when they're asked to share those that they bring out some really good ones.
And so at the end of the day, does your talent acquisition and strategy leverage the employee experience in all facets across your marketing, communications, and social media?
So If you'd like to have help on this topic or just discuss it more, feel free to reach out to us directly. Hope you've enjoyed this TGIF topic. Feel free to share the blog with others and or share different ideas on another topic for us to talk about. You can check out our services on our website, InAlignPartners.com. And hope you all have continued success and happy Friday. Cheers.
Cheers.